Listen, I'm sorry, but this Candace Matthews, I think she's, I think she is a. I don't want to say she's COINTELPRO. Is she a? I don't want to say she's a plant. Controlled opposition. Yeah, controlled opposition. I want to say she's controlled opposition. This woman is a caricature, man. I can't take this woman serious. Matter of fact, let me find something else real quick. I think people are starting to kind of push back on her, and rightfully so, because she comes off like a caricature. Where's the other one at? Here we go. Oh, yeah, I think I found it. Now, I don't agree. It's not about me agreeing with. Hold up, let me just say this. It's not about me agreeing with people, but people are starting to make their own conclusions and judge. Let's go here.
Support people and think that people are for y'all when y'all don't even understand what is really going on. Candice Matthews, y'all see her around a lot like she's fighting for the people, like she's trying to get justice, but this lady is not for the people. This lady is for herself. This lady is a witch, and a lot of y'all support her, don't even understand y'all are coming into agreement with a witch. This lady does witchcraft. This lady does voodoo. This lady is in divination. She does sorcery.
Also talk to the ancestors and let them know when that storm come hit Port Arthur to fuck your house up. I want you to lose everything.
That is not of God. Anybody that is not of God is an enemy of God. Jesus say anybody that is not with us.
Now listen, I tell you all the time, most people that attack the occult come with a religious base. I'm not here to agree with this man. I'm not here to say he's wrong. I'm saying that people are starting to form their own opinions about this woman. And it's not looking legitimate. Listen, like I said, you align yourself with people like Quanell X, I got to put you in the box. But let's let him finish his statement.
It's against us. A lot of y'all follow this lady, but this lady is not fighting for the people. She is doing what she's doing for attention, for her own selfish gain, and for her own profit. It says in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 33, even as I please all men in all things, not seeking mine own profit, but the profit of many, that they may be saved. She is not seeking for others to be saved, but she is seeking her own profit. You cannot serve two masters. How are you for the people? How are you seeking justice, but you're doing things that go against God? That don't make sense. Candice Matthews, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Y'all stop being so quick to think these people are on y'all side, but the whole time, bro, these people are witches and warlocks. Nobody that is doing witchcraft is on your side.
Now, once again, I'm not here to say this young man is right or wrong. That's not my place. I'm just telling you, people are kind of starting to see things for how they see it. Let's go here. This person, where is this person at? Remember, for those that been following me for a long, long time, remember I used to say Jesus was a necromancer. Jesus was into necromancy. This person says Jesus was a necromancer. He brought people back to life. I had people debate me and curse me out for saying Jesus was a necromancer. And I'm like, do you understand what different forms of necromancy there are? They used to talk to the dead, bring the dead back. They would go to the graveyards, dig up the clothes of the dead person, wear the clothes of the dead person. That's necromancy. Any dealings with the death and afterlife, that's necromancy. This was years ago, for those that remember. Man, they used to tear my ass up when I say these things openly. Now everyone's like coming around. This is what sucks about being ahead of most, or just early to certain things, to say things. I'm not saying I'm the first to say it. I remember I was the only one openly saying it at that time in my little bubble, and I got punished severely for it. Now it's cool to come out and say, oh, Jesus was a necromancer. 10 years ago, you would never uttered such a statement on the internet. Nonetheless, this is what this man, how he sees it. Once again, most occult critics have a religious base. You must unlearn your religious base. If the only reference you got is the Bible, you've lost the argument, at least to me. You've lost the argument to me. Now, I will say this. Candace Matthews does not pass the smell test to me, because now she got people openly, coming to challenge her, right? So let me find that part. Let me see, where's it at? Okay, let's go here. This woman, this is like some clown shit. This does not look like freedom.
Ain't nobody even talking to your ass, ma'am. Nobody not talking to you. Because who we're talking to him. Because you don't have no power. You work.
This looks like a clown show. I thought this was a skit. I still think half the shit she does in public is a skit.
For somebody, bitch. I want to hear you. I want to talk to him with the color shirt on. I like that shirt you got on, too.
Dr. Matthews visited Crofton Place Apartments in Northeast Houston after residents raised concerns about conditions at the complex. During the visit, residents pointed to mold, water leaks, pest infestations, damaged flooring, and sewage issues. A security guard accompanying Dr. Matthews, who also performs home repair work, suggested soft flooring inside one unit could be consistent with termite-related deterioration.
But, I mean, it's soft. Like...
That's supposed to be solid 3/4 inch plywood down there.
It is not. It's soft. Like...
Yeah, so in a couple of years...
I can't, man. I can't.
A strong odor believed to be natural gas was also detected, prompting a response from the Houston Fire Department. Centerpoint Energy later arrived to investigate the reported leak. Residents said maintenance concerns have gone unresolved, while Dr. Matthews said she plans to contact city officials and seek inspections of the property.
They never follow up or nothing, huh?
No.
All right.
And we got and then, it's a lot of kids in there, so, and then we try to get it because, the kids get sick and stuff.
Right. Don't worry about it. Help on the way, y'all, because I'm going to have them people here. First of all, ain't nobody even talking.
Yeah, you got me. This is like it just feels like a skit. Like I said, let's keep going. There's more. It just, I don't know, y'all. Where's the other one at? Is this one? This is the one now. She done got the woman arrested. She posted her mugshot and all that. But like once again, people are starting to frame their own opinions on Candice Matthews, and they just don't believe, she is this image that she portrays. Let's go here.
Is that we're related?
Ma'am, you touch me? You touch me?
You don't know about that we're related, actually, so guess what?
Who related?
Now, this is a family member of someone Candace is suing or something like that. Once again, I don't want this type of fame. I don't want to be to the point where people recognize me. Y'all crazy. For all you angry mans and fantastics, and y'all go so fucking hard to be so viral and so easily recognizable. I don't wish that. It makes you an easy target. That makes you an easy target. I'm good. No, thank you. I don't want to be. If you run up on me and think hey, is you who? Sir, my name is Braderick Thompson Warnack the Fifth. I don't know who is this. I don't know what YouTube is. Don't run up on me talking about you recognize me. Either gonna get stabbed out of fear, or I'm gonna say I don't know what you're talking about, sir. You got me confused with somebody. Okay.
Louise, your aunt-in-law, Louise, Peckman's aunt. Yeah, that's my cousin too. And so
How you kin to Louise?
We know about
How you kin to Louise?
What I'm saying is that's my family.
How you
and
kin
what
to
I'm
Louise?
saying is that they
How
know what
are
you're
you
doing.
kin?
Bitch,
Who?
get my name
You
into
talking about
the
my
mouth
aunt? Who are
because
you?
Get your ass whooped.
Who are you?
That's what you will
Who
do.
are
You
you?
know who I am, bitch.
No, I don't.
You know who I am.
Who are
bitch.
you?
Fuck that.
Who
You
are
crazy,
you?
bitch. Bitch, over
You
the
ain't gonna do a
ass, bitch.
goddamn
That's what I said too, man. Quanell X is a huge red flag.
You ain't gonna do nothing to me. You not gonna do nothing.
Look, she recording in the background. This is embarrassing. She recording in the background.
You not gonna do nothing.
He recording behind her in the background. Y'all want this type of fame and virality? I would never.
To me. You're not gonna do nothing to me. You're not gonna do nothing to me.
He's sniggling in the background.
You're not gonna do nothing to me.
He's sniggling in the background.
I will.
You're not gonna do nothing to me.
You a big ass bitch. You a scammer. You skip everybody.
Okay.
Her shit got exposed. Her child agency. You know my mama too.
Who is your mama?
You know her too.
Who is your mama?
Agency, and she didn't want to
Who
do
is
it
your
because
mama?
weak.
Who is your
Big ass
mama?
bitch. Bad
Who
ass
is your
bitch.
mama? Who your mama? Who your mama?
This is
Who your mama?
clown. And yeah, she did post the girl's mugshot. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, where's the girl at? Okay, this was the encounter. She's okay. Somebody
Not
tried
finna
to,
do
Is that real related?
almost got a complimentary dose of mace. Yeah, she's gonna spray her with mace.
Who related?
Louise, your aunt-in-law, Louise Peckman.
Okay, she got charged with terrorist threat and lost her job. Okay, bye. I mean, okay, if that's okay, y'all got it, man. Okay, so you run to the cops when shit get hot. You live in a gun state and you run to the cops when shit get hot. If I live in a gun state and I'm not running to the cops for what? I don't need the no. But you know, oh look, and feel the advice. Anybody that attaches themselves to feel the advice, definitely got to throw them in the fucking trash. But I'm good. I'm good. This woman is. Y'all make up y'all own opinion of this woman. I'm just telling y'all what people are starting to be like. This doesn't seem or sound right. Matter of fact, let's look at what is her Dr. Candice Matthews. I had no dog in this fight with this woman. I have no dog in this fight with this woman. She has a doctorate in humanities from Leaders Esteemed Bible University. She also cites degrees from Macedonia Bible College and Texas Southern University, though local community debates exist regarding her academic credentials and degree. So we got another Dr. Umar. So she's a Dr. Umar. Oh, no. Who's the person whose degrees? She's a Cheyenne Bryant. I'm sorry, Dr. Umar. So she's a Cheyenne Bryant. Let's see here. She was awarded an honorary doctorate, which means nothing, because Chris Brown has an honorary doctorate, which means nothing, of humanity in June of 2021 from Leaders Esteemed Bible University, also referred to as Esteemed Christian Bible University. According to her professional biographies, she holds a bachelor's degree in sociology, a master of arts in Christian education, and a PhD in cognitive development from Macedonia Bible College. She also holds an executive master of public administration from Texas Southern University. Okay. Discussion among community forums such as Reddit highlights public debates surrounding the validity and accreditation of some of her degrees, particularly her use of the doctor title based on an honorary designation. Ain't that what y'all giving Cheyenne Bryant hell for? Because she trademarked the doctor in her name? Dr. Candice Matthews, who is not a doctor and will henceforth be referred to as such, is a Houston-based, self-described via her website a statewide chair executive director at the Children of Diversity Foster Adoption Agency. New Black, oh, see, there we go. Now I got to throw this bitch in the trash. New Black Panther Nation National Minister of Politics. Now you already know what time it is. This is what Agent Provocateur looks and sounds like. Okay, this is what Agent Provocateur is looking sound like. Okay, fun fact, her website contains multiple articles authored by her that when ran through an AI detector returned as 100% AI. I can't verify that. Now, something interesting I'd like to note, at best, Children of Diversity is ran insanely unethically and at worst illegally. Candice is the owner and administrator of Children of Diversity, a foster care agency that places children into foster homes. You can go down the rabbit hole that is there a compliance history, spoiler, trigger warning, multiple instances of physical abuse, neglect, and sexual abuse, but it's apparent she does a shitty job. Ready to get upset? This is what Candice has chosen to pay herself such a great job of advocating for our disenfranchised youth. In 2022, she paid herself $259,000. In 2021, she paid herself $258,000. In 2019, she paid herself $259,000. In 2018, she paid herself $269,000. I have not verified this. Take everything I present, like I always say, with a huge grain of pink Himalayan sea salt. The average pay for someone in her position in the state of Texas is $67,000. Once again, I have not verified none of this. This is what the people are saying, okay? Aside from that, Candace has been staging allegations against Texas employees to rouse supporters to donate to her agency. She encourages them to report the allegations to the Texas Abuse Neglect Hotline, which is pitiful because of how critically busy they already are. Another fun fact from the DFPS website, in 2022 alone, SWI took 599,000 phone calls, 177,000 e-reports, and 24,000 mail and fax inquiries. So Candace spamming the abuse neglect hotline is actively hindering authentic reports from being heard and responded to timely. She is celebrated by her following for saving the children. However, everything that about her seems as if she is exploiting them for profit. She wears a cowboy hat and carries a Thor replica hammer. Please send the links. This is the site. This is a 501c3. Y'all need the fixes in. You know what that means. When you see a 501c3, you know what that means. The fix is in. Yes? Okay, yes? Yes? When we see a 501c3, the fix is in. Yes? Okay. Okay. So this is their EIN number. This is her, I guess, her company. So in 2024, they made $437,000. Expenses were $539,000. Assets $134,000. Total liabilities $160,000. So this is over the case from 2010 to 2024. So let's see. Revenue, they made $220. $865. That was a good year. 1.1. Ooh. How much? Ooh. Yo, listen, if y'all want to scam the right way, get a 501c3. A nonprofit is the way. That's why everyone goes to nonprofits and charities. Hello. $2.5 million in 2019. And the money kind of started slowing up. Then the money started slowing up. Okay. Expenses. What are all? I would need to see these expenses. That's insane. Total assets went up 440, 455 in 2021, 447 in 2022, and then after that, the money kind of dried up. Wow. Let's go here. Revenue so far at the end of 2024, they made $436,000. Expenses was $539,000. They were down $102,000. Negative $28,000 in net assets. So how are you still You know what? It's none of my business. None of my business. Contributions $52,000. Program services $291,000. Investment income $10,000. My baby is knocked the fuck out. All right, good job. Good job, cat. Other revenue $81,000. Notable expenses. Executive compensation $83,000. Other salaries and wages $79,000. Candice Matthews got paid $83,000 in 2024. Y'all got it, man. Y'all support who y'all want to support. I will chop this up and make it his own goddamn video. Something in my spirit, it didn't feel right with this woman. I even reached out to this woman initially when the whole when did I come across her? Some case. I was like, yo, I would love to have you on, and then she hits me with the her publicist or some shit. I was like, okay. You got it. Okay. All right. Always question. Always. This is what she does, though. Okay, let's continue. This is 2023. Let's see what she paid herself that year. So here we go. $253,000 damn dollars in 2023. You made $1.3 million. You had 1.6 in expenses, and somehow you're able to pay yourself $253,000. So she's the executive compensation. Once again, I'm not lying to you people. Matter of fact, here's the website. Do your own research. There you go. I'm not. There you go. Do your own damn research. There you go. This woman is an agent provocateur. Hey, you want to call her a scammer? I don't, whatever the fuck you want to call her. Yeah. 2022, they made 1.5 million. They had 1.6 million in expenses. They were down 72 grand. And yet, how much did she pay herself? $259,000. How, Sway? How? Don't be mad at me. Be mad at these numbers. Fight these fucking numbers. Look at this shit here. So they made 1.8 in 2021. Once again, she paid herself. Now, how come the secretary didn't get no money? How come you didn't pay the secretary? How come you didn't pay the treasurer? Why is it only her? Now, does she have a deal to split the money with these two? Don't know. So nobody got paid but her in 2021. So nobody got paid but her. Okay. This is what an agent provocateur looks like. Everybody got paid but her. This is for 2022. Okay. Anybody else get paid? Nope. 2023. No one else got paid but her. Y'all got it, man. This is y'all's new freedom fighter. This is what freedom fighter looks like. Okay. 2020. We already go. Okay. 2019. They made $2.5 million. Somehow it had expenses of $2.4 million, had a net income of $137,000 and net assets of $152,000. And how much did she pay herself? Candace. Oh, that's her. Candace Anicio Hinton. So you changed your name? Is that your real name? So Candace Hinton Matthews. Then who the hell is Candace Anicio Hinton? Who the hell is Candace Anicio Hinton? It's just the same woman, right? Just the same woman, right? So she went from Candace Anicio Hinton to Candace Hinton Matthews. I'm assuming she got married then. And now she's just strictly Candace Hinton Matthews. Candace Hinton Matthews. So that I'm assuming she's married. Now it's just Candace Matthews. Now it's just Candace Matthews. Okay. Wow. Y'all got it, man. 2020. Let's go here. Did we do 2020? They made $2 million. They had 1.9 million in expenses. Right? They had assets of 300 grand, net income of 147,000. So how much did she pay herself? Yeah. $259,000. You paid yourself more than what you have in net income. Okay. You got it, man. I'm not mad at the hustle. I'm not mad. I'm low-key jealous. 2019, she made 2.5 million. Expenses, 2.4 million. She paid herself $269,000. I'm not mad. Look at this here. They made 2.2 in 2018, had 2.2 in expenses. They were down $17,000. Only had net assets of $15,000. Yet somehow they found a way to pay herself $271,000 fucking dollars, and no one else got paid. Lord. 2017. They made $2.2 million. Here's the crazy part. Look at this. Expenses were 2.2. Net income, $6,800. Assets, $33,000. What did she make that year? $262,000. Get the fuck out of here. This bitch is a whole goddamn fraud. No. It looks like she's a fraud. It looks like she's a scammer. It looks like to me she's controlled opposition. It looks like she's an agent provocateur. It looks like she's COINTELPRO. Whatever title you want to put on this woman, that's it. It looks like she fits that mold. 2016, another net loss year, right? You made $2 million. You had expenses of $2.1 million. Somehow you're down $27,000. You have less assets in 2016 than you did 2017, right? 27,000. How much did this bitch pay herself? $219,000. Y'all, we've been hustling backwards the whole time. Start you a nonprofit under a 501c3 and ask for donations, and they can write the shit off, and you can just do whatever. You can just, the floodgates are open. Okay? Yeah, whole damn Trojan horse. 2015. They made $1.9 million, expenses $1.9 million, net income $16,000, net assets $54,000. She paid herself how much again? $174,000. 2014. This is nasty work. Whoever did this, God bless you. 2014. So she's been at this for 10 years, y'all. 12 years. 2014, they made $1.7 million, expenses $1.7 million, net income of only $37,000, net assets only $37,000. What did this bitch pay herself? $190,000. 2013, shall we continue? Let's continue. They made $1.1 million, had expenses of basically $1.2 million. They were negative $17,000. Look at this, net assets $728. How much did this bitch pay herself? $108,000. Now, how come nobody has blown the whistle on this clear case of fraud? This is a clear-cut case of fraud. 2012. Let's continue. This is even worse. 2012, they made $865,000. Expenses were $856,000. Net income of $8,700. Net assets of $18,000. Yet found a way to pay herself. We're going to assume that's her because she's the executive. $48,000. So this was their first year. So they were just kind of, you got to fine tune the hustle. Nope. Second year. So 2011. They made $219,000, expenses of $210,000, net income $9,400, net assets $9,300. Somehow, nobody got paid. Okay, so you're still working the hustle out. Okay, 2010, no monies, negative 87, negative 86. Nobody got paid. Okay, so this is the year she opened it up. This is when you kind of tweak it, fine tuning. And then still tweaking, then you kind of found your lane because of COVID. And then you're off to the races. And she's never looked back ever since. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. This bitch came out of nowhere. Literally came out of nowhere. Okay? If you came late, here you go. I'm not a hater. I share the information. There you go. Okay? All right, there you go. This woman went from Candice Inicio Hinton to Candace Hinton Matthews. This is y'all girl, man. Let's get back to that Reddit thread. Okay. Interesting, there is a public letter of apology linked on Candice Matthews' website. It was written by James and Beverly Inicio, apparently apologizing to Matthews for defamatory statements. According to the Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts website, the registered agent for service of process for children of diversity is a person named Candice Inicio. The apology letter states that Dr. Candice Inicio is an AKA for Dr. Candice Matthews. Wonder what's going on. This appears to relate to a lawsuit filed in Harris County 2021, Candice Denise Matthews versus Aubrey Taylor. I cannot figure out what this lawsuit is about. Okay. I'm aware of Matthews using Inicio, Hinton, and Matthews. She's been married she's been married 4 times. The lawsuit is likely in regard to this specific blog post. I can't knock a woman. It's been removed, of course. I don't knock a woman getting married multiple times. That means the pussy must be good. Someone taking a shot on this, rolling the dice with her. Is that the Grizzy lady? She's featured there semi-regularly. Okay. It's the fact of how disingenuous and financially motivated it is. She is currently selling activism services. True activism and intervention doesn't require you to pay a few grand for a consultation. Also, she has made multiple claims of state workers being pedophiles and corrupt to her audience of 1.2 million people. Remember Pizzagate? People have told, having said that, 1,000% believe that children in foster care are disenfranchised in their environments due to no fault of their own and need earnest, respectful, and thoughtful advocations. Candace isn't doing that. She's exploiting the shit out of these children. I was curious what her doctorate was in, and that led down a weird rabbit hole. She holds an honorary doctorate, not an accredited PhD or MD. It's from a sketchy religious university in the Woodlands. So she is a Dr. Candice Matthews, and she's a Dr. Rashard Ritchie. Remember the Dr. Rashard Ritchie fiasco when this man said he had all these degrees from all these rinky-dink, defunct ass schools, right? Okay. Getting an honorary doctorate from a place that doesn't even offer real degrees is so effing bizarre. Okay. I've been saying she's a fraud for years, and Grizzy even banned me from her Facebook page for trying to out her. Here's some info about her fake doctorate. It's been removed, of course. Of course, it's been removed. Okay. If it ain't Quanell X running his mouth in front of the camera, it's her who gets the spotlight. This is from 2 years ago, y'all. 2 years ago. This woman came out of nowhere. I came here looking for an outlet to talk about the dirty delete from her Facebook yesterday and found this. Naturally, I didn't screenshot it in time, but I read it and put my phone down. I couldn't get it off my mind, so I went back and it was gone. The post she made to her Facebook consisted of screenshots of a comment thread on a photo of her. The first comment was, "You should sue your makeup artist immediately." The thread goes on and on with a back and forth where Dr. Candace tells the other lady, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Ultimately, she digs into her Facebook some more and finds out the lady is on the spectrum, and it's stuck in my mind all day. This woman, who I thought was a doctor and an elected official supposedly protecting children, could say something so ridiculous and cruel over some absurd Facebook spat. The post was something along the lines of, oh, she's on the spectrum too. That's why her eyes are so far apart. Oh no. Forgive me if it's not exactly, I'm going off memory. For the rest of the day, I kept thinking, when my spectrum disorder child is being helped by someone, by some woman, would she say this to him? I get it, the comment was rude, but sit wasn't wrong. And why? Respond. Why dig for the dirt on her and use specifically spectrum disorder against her? It's so common among children these days. Does she feel this way about all autistic persons? Clearly she had it deleted for a reason, but yeah, that's my rant. Child. I was wondering who she was and why Grizzly keeps showing her. Because they're both phonies. Greasy professes to be a Christian, a reformed felon, and in the next sentence mocking, belittling, and has a potty mouth of a sailor. But then when you are raised as a hood rat, that's the loud behavior that is a result. Wow. Okay. This is from 2 years ago, people. I went down the same rabbit hole, insane. What made me look into her is she sent me video of my apartment that I never consented to be recorded, and my landlord is the one that recorded it. She said law enforcement showed my police report and someone pressed charges. Isn't that illegal if she's not a lawyer or a judge? I too have found this rabbit hole due to a video of her exposing credit card purchases from a mayor in Texas. So I found her, and after viewing just a couple of videos, I found myself asking, how is she getting this info? She has to be obtaining this information illegally or just fabricating, because how is this woman out here actively doing what she's doing? Now she's this is from 11. So we went from 2 years ago to 2 months ago to 1 month ago to 11 days ago. Now she's all over the Metcalf Anthony case, acting like she somehow has dirt and information on DA. If that was true, it would be blasted all over the internet. She's using this case for another 15 minutes of fame just to go viral. She's not a doctor, and most of it agrees. She thought are from Bible school. She does nothing for Black Democrats because the circus everywhere she goes. Okay. All right. That make of it what you will. Make of it. Hey man, listen. What y'all say? The buttermilk ain't clean. You know, the buttermilk ain't clean. But you know, some of y'all gonna keep riding for this woman. Okay, that's your right. That's your right. She has 1.2 million followers. That is your right to. Is this her altar? What is this? Let's go here.
Taylor, I heard you was still talking that shit.
Uh-oh.
We done tried to warn you to leave our sister, Dr. Candace Matthews, alone, man.
So this what you gonna do to people if they disagree with Candace Matthews? You gonna put roots on them? Y'all gonna put roots on people if they don't agree with what you're saying? This is what. See how y'all ruin your own spirituality? This is why the ancestors don't work for y'all on en masse. This is why this Jesus ain't coming back to help Black people. Look how y'all do each other. You want to put roots on somebody that disagrees with you. Nasty work. Look at this shit here.
See, now it's my motherfucking turn.
Wow.
And I'm on your motherfucking ass.
Wow.
Aubrey Taylor, I heard you was still talking that shit.
Wow. Look at this. Ooh shit. What is this? Y'all playing with voodoo? Oh shit. Let me duck out of the way. Yeah. Practitioners, man, y'all messing the shit up. Wow. Okay, this is what we doing, y'all. We putting root workers in the mix. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. So I guess if I turn this into a video and it gets some traction, you gonna put. I'm not worried because I got these two crazy women that I know these two
That
crazy
is another
women.
judicial complaint because you weaponize your campaign finance funding to try to come after citizens of Harris County who's holding you accountable.
Dr. Matthews says she plans to file more judicial complaints against Judge Kirby.
Now she got this woman recused from her case. Okay.
Alleging the judge used campaign funds to hire a political operative who publicly targeted her and other critics.
Judge Kirby used her campaign finance monies to get a political operative by the name of Aubrey Taylor to come after me and the court watchers. Now everybody, y'all listen. We're the ones that's keeping these judges honest here in Harris County. So she tried to use her campaign money because we're holding her accountable. That is the problem.
During a press conference outside the courthouse, Dr. Matthews presented campaign finance records showing payments totaling $7,000.
I don't care. This woman does not. This woman to me is an agent. She fits the bill of an agent provocateur. Once again, feel free to support whoever you like. Feel free to support whoever you like. It is free country, brothers and sisters. But this, in the words of Hulk Hogan, I can't do that, brother. Doesn't work for me, brother. This doesn't work for me, brother.